Hello students, I am Poulami ma'am and welcome to Concept to Remember series of Ogroni.
In this video, you are going to learn about origin of life. The origin of life refers to the very first sign of life appearing on our planet Earth. But why this is important? It's because the Earth we see today was not always like this. Long ago, it was very different. Before we learn about how life began, let's first take a quick look at how Earth itself was formed. Our planet was formed about 4.6 billion years ago from a huge cloud of gas and dust in space. Over time, these particles came close together due to gravity, forming a large, hot and molten ball. In the beginning, Earth was extremely hot, covered with lava and surrounded by poisonous gas. There was no land, no oceans and no life. As millions of years passed, Earth slowly cooled down. The surface hardened to form a crust. But volcanoes were still very active, releasing gases like carbon dioxide, methane, ammonia, and water vapor. The gas formed Earth's first atmosphere, but it was very different from the air that we breathe today. There was no oxygen. As the Earth continued to cool, the water vapor in the atmosphere condensed into tiny water droplets. This led to continuous heavy rainfall which lasted for thousands of years. This water filled up low-lying areas, forming the first oceans. Now let's understand how the first form of life came on this planet. The first form of life appeared 1 billion years after the formation of Earth. Several theories have been produced to suggest how life came into existence, but most of them have been rejected. Only the theory that life came from chemicals or chemical evolution is accepted. In fact, the origin of life can be divided into 3 stages. 1. Chemical evolution, 2. Biological evolution, and 3. Formation of first cell. In this video, we are going to discuss only on chemical evolution. Again, several theories have been put forward to suggest which chemical was the precursor of life. These theories are primordial soup theory, RNA world hypothesis and hydrothermal vent hypothesis. Let's look at these theories one by one. Primordial soup theory. This was the most common and prevalent theory. This was proposed by Alexander Oparin in 1920 and J.B.S. Halden in 1930. As we have seen, primitive Earth's temperature was very high, which prevented bond formation between different atoms. Hence, primitive Earth's atmosphere had innumerable free atoms of elements like hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon. Oparin suggested, under the influence of solar radiation, thunderstorm, UV radiation, volcanic eruption, and cosmic rays, gaseous elements in primitive atmosphere of the Earth react to produce small organic molecules. They proposed that organic molecules present in early oceans underwent chemical reactions due to lightning or UV radiation to form simple molecules like amino acid. Over time, these molecules combine to create more complex structure eventually leading to life. Later, in the year 1952, this hypothesis was experimentally proved by Stanley Miller and Harold Urey. In this experiment, they used methane, ammonia, hydrogen in the ratio 2:2:1. They simulated the experimental conditions which were similar to the atmospheric condition of the primitive Earth. At the end of the experiment, they were successful to produce amino acid as the end product, which was experimental support to the theory of chemical evolution. Now, let's understand the RNA world hypothesis, which was proposed by Carl Woese and Francis Crick and Leslie Orgel. According to them, self-replicating RNA molecules, that is riboxynucleic acid molecules, were the basis of life. In 1982 to 1989, Thomas Kesh and Sidney Altman discovered ribozymes. Ribozymes are RNA molecules which can act as enzymes. Under laboratory condition, these RNA molecules can act both as enzyme as well as genetic material. So, it was thought that maybe the RNA molecule was the precursor of life, which was opposed to the thought that amino acid is the precursor of life. Next, we have hydrothermal vent hypothesis, which was proposed by Jack Corliss and his colleagues in 1977 after the discovery of deep sea hydrothermal vents. This theory suggests that life may have originated in mineral-rich heated water emitted from these vents, which provide the right condition for complex organic molecules to form and eventually evolve into living organisms. In 2017, researchers recreated hydrothermal vent conditions in lab and demonstrated molecules like amino acids and nucleic acid could be formed without any biological intervention. While the exact pathway to origin of life remains uncertain, these hypotheses provide valuable framework for understanding how life could have emerged from non-living matter. Ongoing research continues to shed light on this profound question, that is, how life has originated on Earth. In our next video, we are going to continue with origin of life, in which we are going to discuss about biological evolution and formation of first cell. Till then, happy self-study.